Good morning, Steve. It's about 7:40, and we're getting ready to start here in about 20 minutes. We're getting ready for our final race brief, and then we'll start our route. We'll hit the beach here in a little bit, and then I'll send you another update at some point when we hit the beach. So it's about 30 degrees, 35 degrees out here, but it's not bad. It feels kind of nice. And we'll talk to you in a little bit. Hey, Steve, we're almost 11 miles, and we're getting ready to cross into North Carolina. You know, we kind of got off to a rough start last night. Heater went out in the RV. My phone wouldn't charge, so we already kind of we're dealing with some stuff that we didn't think we'd have to deal with, but that's all right. Our spirits are high, and we're good to go so far. And you know, it's 40 degrees out here, but it feels much warmer than that. We might be naked by the time we get to our first rest stop, but don't worry. Nobody needs to see that, so there won't be a video. So here we are, crossing into North Carolina. There's your Atlantic Ocean. That's Virginia, where we just came from. And we'll check in a little bit. All right, we just came off the beach. We're at 22 miles, so now we're warmed up, and only 200 miles more to go. So I'm glad to be off the beach. Sick of seeing water, sick of hearing the waves crash. So now it's a little bit nice and quieter. So we're going to meet our supply vehicle up here in about a half a mile or so, and stop and take our hour break, and then we'll hit it again. We're slightly ahead of schedule, so no issues there. Hey everyone. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We've just hit 60 miles. Forgive me, I got my feet elevated for a little bit, and so we're still doing good. Just some minor aches and pains and some hot spots, but we're continuing on. We got started at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and we got about another 8 or 9 miles before our next rest stop. We'll probably take 2 hours there. Last night, funny story, about 8:30 p.m. I was looking down at my map to see how far we had to go to the rest stop, and took out a row of trash cans, and made one heck of a commotion. Got through the trash cans and rolled my left ankle, but nothing was seriously done. Keith was like, "What are you doing, Joel?" So, but yeah, we're doing good. Just one foot in front of the other and continue to move on. There's Keith. How you doing, Keith?
How you doing? Doing fine.
Yeah, you all right?
Moving, yeah.
All right.
Spots here. But.
All right. We'll update you again in a little bit. Bye. So for the next 40 miles or so until the turnaround point, we're going to be on this highway, and as you can see, you know, we got to be very careful and alert and attentive to these drivers. Some people will get over if there's nobody in the other lane, and some people will just continue to hug the side. But this is kind of what we're going to be faced with for about the next 45 miles. This has got to be probably one of the worst parts of the race here. Sand dunes on either side. Nothing. No stores, no houses, no nothing for about, I don't know, 15, 20 miles. There is a Pea Island Visitor Center up here in about 2 miles, where we got a buddy that's got some pizza waiting for us, so we'll be welcoming that. But yeah, this is certainly a tough part of the race at 75 miles in. Just hit 100 miles. I've been at it since 2 o'clock this morning. Got another 11 miles to the turnaround point, and then we'll be heading back. So sucking up some heat in the truck right now, drinking some coffee. There's some runners over there too. And we'll do another update when we hit the turnaround point. All right, Keith, give the update this time.
What are we doing?
What's the update? Where are we
Where
at?
are we at?
We're 120 miles in, but what else you got?
We got Joel patched up. I think that's the best idea right now.
Yeah, Joel's
better things for that point.
Joel's a little banged up.
March on.
My how big would you say my knee is?
Wow, it's definitely a couple of sizes bigger than what it was.
Yeah, it's a pretty big softball-sized swelling on my knee, but it doesn't hurt. And then I had a couple blisters on my toes, my right toes. The last two, the pinky one and the one next to it, and caused me some trouble. But we got those popped, and Katie took good care of me, got me patched up, and now we're heading to our stopping point for a few hours tonight, back at the KOA, and that'll put us at about, that's another 14 miles for us to go. That'll put us at 137 miles total. And you know, each step we take, we're just one closer to being done. So we'll check in later.
Okay.
All right, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning. We're 140 miles in approximately, and we rested pretty good rest last night, and I think we weathered a big storm. The blisters on my toes are much better, and wait till you see that blister when I show you that picture. That's something else. And it seems the swelling on my knee has gone down, so everything's looking up. We're feeling good. Spirits are high. And I almost got hit by a Corvette last night on the side of the road, going really fast, but we were able to avoid that. So we're doing our best to stay safe out here. We got Mark Omdahl out here. He's our crew guy. He's every 5 miles, he's out ahead of us. He knows exactly what we need, because we don't know what we need right now. We don't know what we want. We don't know what we need, but Mark does.
Yeah.
And there's Keith. Keith's body's holding up much better than mine.
That's always surprising, because Joel's usually the tank that moves through everything.
And my body right now is like Jekyll and Hyde. Every issue I got is only on my right side of the body, and my left side of the body is just fine. So we'll check in later, so stay tuned. Getting ready to start our last 44-ish miles to the finish line. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and then we're on our way to Corolla. We'll stop there for a few hours, and then at midnight we will hit the last 20-ish miles and finish this thing up. Today it's nice, but it's very windy, but the wind should be at our back the whole way down to Corolla, so that will be good. 178 miles in. Got a good night's sleep, I guess, sorta. I had a rough time sleeping last night, and then about 2:30 I decided to take a hot bath, and then that did wonders for me, and I was able to get a few hours of sleep. But anyways, we'll check in with you a little bit later down the road. All right, so it's 6 o'clock in the morning. We've been moving since 1 a.m. and we're about to cross into Virginia, which means we've got 10 miles left, and this thing will be finished up. So the next update will be at the finish line in probably 3 more hours. It'll take us 3 hours or so to move about 10 miles. Is that roughly right?
Yeah, something like that.
A lot of ups and downs, and it was a good journey and experience, and we learned a lot about ourselves and about what it takes to complete a roughly 222 mile run. But let's also not forget about what this is about. 22 veterans are committing suicide a day, and this race raises awareness and funds for that. So if you want to donate, go to Awareness in Action, and if you can, donate to the cause. We'll see you at the finish line.